Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is a daily tarot for Wednesday, the 23rd of December 2020. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're well wherever you are. It's Major Arcana reading using the ancient Italian tarot. So I'll just have another little shuffle and we'll get going. Let's see what we can see. Okay. Right. We've got the Magician in the reverse. Let's put him up there. Okay, but personally I'm never hugely happy to see that, but it depends on what's happening with the cards that follow. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, anything could happen. Oh dear. And so it could. Anything could happen. Especially here in the UK. I don't know whether you know. But basically we're cut off from the rest of the world. Yay! That's what some people wanted. Anyway, just in the run up to Christmas with the shelves of fresh food running ever emptier. Jolly good. And the Lovers. Okay, let's make a start on this. Let's see what we can see. So, well, Magician in the reverse. Right, I've got to say it. In this reading, the Magician in the reverse, I'm just going to drink my tea while I talk. The Magician in the reverse speaks to me today of deliberate attempts to cover up and distract from what is happening. We've got action being covered, action being presented as if it is the opposite of what it is. The Lovers here, we have, I was thinking about this, it's not necessarily just about having your cake and eating it, or not being able to have your cake and eat it. I came up with a much better interpretation of it, general interpretation of it in the night, and now when I was awake in the night, now of course I can't remember what it is. Shit, sorry. I might find it again while we go. This is not very good, is it? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in the middle. Which way is anything going to go? All right, I see what this is. We've got a situation where the facts are being deliberately covered up. And what is happening is being presented as something other than what is actually happening. I know I've said that already. Now, this is creating in the Wheel of Fortune a real sense of it's like the wheel is spinning, but it's not engaged with anything. And it could, there are sort of sparks flying off it. That's what I'm seeing. And the sparks that I just saw in my mind flying off it really remind me of the sparks flying off that object being held there by the angel aloft the wheel. It's like there's energy flying off in multiple directions. Nothing is nothing is moving in a coherent way. Everything's just kind of up in the air, and this wheel's just going just sort of spinning round and round. Not engaged with the engine. It's not going anywhere. So God knows where this is leading. However, there is a choice to be made. The Lovers here is telling me that there is a choice to be made, and it's a pretty fundamental one, because for this young man in the middle here, the fundamental choice he has to make is between his mother and his wife, or his potential future wife, and he wants to go with the young woman, but he's being kind of held back by what's behind him, by what he's used to, and by certain sort of powers that be are kind of holding onto him, but he wants to step into a new paradigm. And he's being encouraged to do that here by this little cherub who fires this arrow of desire, like from the word Blake, I think, William Blake poem, "Bring me my arrows of desire." The wish to move towards this union with this woman is very, very strong. But there's a tugging back. And it's a really fundamental choice between what we know and what we want. And what we know is this horrible sleight of hand and manipulation and gaslighting of the magician in the reverse here. I'm going to get another one. I can see my tea's going to get cold. I'm going to get another one on the Wheel of Fortune here. I mean, no wonder we want to step forward. Who wouldn't want to get away from this? It's horrible. I'm seeing just a horrible look in his eye today. I mean, in this arcana, in this deck, he's got quite a sort of rakish look to him. He's very, very confident. But here in the reverse, it's just really, there's a sort of mockery to it. Really don't like it. Okay, let's get something else on this Wheel of Fortune. Why is it so kind of up in the air? What's the nature of the disconnection between the wheel and the motor? Okay. The High Priestess. Wisdom. Intuition. There is deep level manipulation going on here. Deep level, high level. And this has a really fateful feel for me. This is this destiny playing out here. I mean, for the High Priestess in the upright, I have to say, to be clarifying this Wheel of Fortune in this position, in this reading, shows that this is really, really, this is really important for whatever this choice is. The choice is fundamental, and the obscuring of the truth of the situation is very deep. It's very dangerous. Okay, Hermit in the reverse. So whatever this is, the first thing that comes to my mind is it is time to come out of the cave. It is time to stop contemplating the navel, which is a kind of slightly mocking way to describe the Hermit in the reverse. The Hermit in the upright is the kind of retired Hierophant. When the Hierophant has stopped his doing his public duty and has retreated to the cave to meditate, basically, and to contemplate. But in the reverse here, there's a self-indulgence to this, and a kind of inward looking. We need to look out. The invitation here is to look beyond our own, dare I say it, borders. We need to look beyond it. Because still crowning this reading is this mocking kind of basically ha ha ha, I fooled you all energy of the magician in reverse. Is very unpleasant. Okay, I don't take jumpers, so I'm not taking that. I don't take jumpers or fallers, so I'm not taking that. And I know where it is. Yeah, it's there. Okay, so I'm not taking it. Oh, shit. Excuse my French. Emperor in the reverse. I'm going to put that over here. Bad authority. Malignant authority. And I kind of put it there so we have some symmetry, but it does fit the narrative of this reading, that would be there with the Magician in the reverse. This is a very dangerous situation. However, the hope here for me is the High Priestess in the upright. There is a choice to be made, and with the Lovers here, it is a fundamental choice. And you know, it's as fundamental as something like, what country are you going to live in? It's as fundamental as the choice of which person are you going to marry. Yeah, it's things, the nature. It's choices, the nature of which you cannot have two. You can't live in one country and live in the other country at the same time. You can't marry this person and marry that person at the same time. These things are not possible. And while it might be pleasant or even useful sometimes to just sit weighing it up and sit contemplating Hermit in the reverse here, the implications of these choices, there's no time. I see there's no time. It's time to come out and look beyond the mouth of our own cave, because this is highly dangerous. Magician in the reverse and Emperor in the reverse here. All right, I'm going to get one more to crown this off. Okay. Yeah. Hanged Man in the reverse. Time to stop weighing it up. Time to stop looking at it. We had this yesterday. Time to stop looking at it from this way or that way. Time to get busy sorting this out, whatever it is. Because the manipulation is deep level. The force behind the manipulation, the authority behind the manipulation is toxic. There's a kind of dangerous disengagement in the Wheel of Fortune here. It's just spinning round and round and round. There's nothing kind of engaging with it. This is being perpetrated on a very, very deep level. High Priestess, very deep level. And my only hope in this is that the instinct and the intuition and the wisdom embodied in the High Priestess will be brought to bear on this situation. There is a choice to be made in the Lovers. It's a fundamental choice. And I mean, perhaps one can go back having made this choice. Certain choices you can go back, certain other ones you can't. And I get the feeling it is as fundamental as, who am I going to marry? This one or this one? Because I can't marry them both. Hermit in the reverse, time to get out of that flipping cave. Hangman in the reverse, get down off that tree. Get busy, get in the flow. There is no time now, because there's damage, destruction being perpetrated here, both in terms of some sort of power structure and in terms of what's actually being done. And the terrifying thing about this is that the sleight of hand, the manipulation, the presentation of what is happening as being something other than what is actually happening is being perpetrated from the very top. Danger. Get out of the cave. Get down out of the tree and choose. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry, that's so terribly serious, but that's the energy I am working with today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Namaste.